Welcome everyone, it's Vapors Dracomar. It's time for some more Raid Shadow Legends. We're gonna look at our dailies. Unfortunately, I had to do some work which got into the key refresh territory, but honestly, can't really avoid it. We're gonna crack some shards. Oh, he got a totem. That's just food, honestly. Yeah, we're doing a bunch of shard openings. Slayer, I think it's just more food. Okay. Because, yes, guess what? The food train has not stopped. With that, because I've got to make more rank 6s. Gonna be honest, that's exactly what I have to do. We have multiple of these, we only need one. And I already fused Broadmaw. Broadmaw is already moldering. Yeah, I already have... I only need one of each. I don't need, like, 15 dupes. Especially not with him already fused. Same with him. We have 5 copies of him. So I don't need 5 copies. I only need 1, even if I want to fuse him. And I certainly don't need him for my High Elves faction. Yeah, I don't need him either. I've got better barbarians than that. These are some of them. Better to sacrifice the dupes to these. These aren't even rares, by the way. They're uncommons. Uncommons are not in Faction Guardians. They can only... excess ones of those can only really be disposed of as food. So, yeah. In the last episode, the first things first. We gotta sell a bunch of gear. Specifically, the gear that's probably accumulated in vast amounts. Somewhere in here is a vast amount of junk gear. Like so. All of this gear will sell for a pretty high sum. And there's more of it in my inbox. All of this is worth a lot of money. I'm trying to sell all these pieces of crappy gear. There we go. So yeah, that brings... Yeah, I've got a lot of overflow of these. And an overflowed dog. Okay. So let's hunt for some. Here we go. How do I want to set this up? I could do something funny. Something weird in the mind. Got him. Just trying to be funny and weird in the mind. Oh, the rest of this is a nightmare. Like, this is a full-out nightmare right here. Let's see if we can fight it. Robar is extremely wicked. Yeah, Robar is not going to be fun. Robar is not a fun champion to fight. The key is going to be killing their Sill, I'm pretty sure. As I'm pretty sure that is how we control the scenario. Case in point. I mean, I guess I could try this. I don't know if it's going to work, obviously. The hardest part is going to be killing Gorgorab. Because I'm pretty sure once you get rid of Gorgorab, the whole team falls apart. This just looks like death. We can try it. No guarantees, though. We're gonna get a freeze on him. The main thing, as before, kill the sill. I think we straight up lose this. Yeah, I think we just straight up lose this. Yeah, I think we straight up lose this. Unless Drexthar can solo carry, which is not likely. This looks like a major pain. This looks doable. But let's try this setup first, obviously. No, we're already screwed. We're already screwed because losing the speed race on this team is death. Yeah, just straight up death. Yeah. Yeah, we completed the arena thing. Okay, so we have to do stages in campaign. All right. We are going to have to start developing a horde of rares. So we're going to go to Catacombs of Narbuk. Going to continue Gallic's rise to fame. Because sometimes you'll get victory, and other times it's just like not possible because of the situation you find yourself in. Now, there is several ways that you can ensure that you win. And one is to make sure that your speed has more to it, obviously. Because in some cases, if you don't win the speed race, you're just doomed. That's how it goes. So yeah, Gallic is going to continue to rise. I need him to get to a good level. Like, I want to get him up to 60 would be preferable. So then I can think of him as a normal level 60 instead of as like a see, the problem is there's so many 60s on this account that if you're not 60, I don't think of you as such, even if you are. But yeah. I am thinking of doing Taragi first for Faction Wars, but then of course there's also the Pope. Another, the reason the Pope is appealing is because it stops things that are obscenely tanky from taking over the world, which is always useful. And then of course there is Dark Elhain, which I think I've waited way too long to 6-star her. So there's a number of potential great champions to 6-star as Gallic starts to complete his climb. Because he's got to start to fight his way through the undead hordes into the Dark Elves. He has to complete the campaign, and then he's got to mess around in Brimstone Pass a lot. So he's got a ways to go before he can finally get to max. And then once he gets to max, we're going to change out his gear. We're going to make his gear even more powerful. Like, level up his current gear and then wait to see if I can get better gear for him. Because he needs gear with high attack. He needs it if I want him to be a carry in Faction Wars. So that's something to know. So yeah, we're going to be honing him up, getting him into Mashald. As right now, I'm trying to get him on par to where he should be, which is clearly not where he is. But he's getting there. He's getting to be more powerful. So, yeah, I'm trying to even out the 6-stars. All the 6-stars have to get to 60, and then we'll add in even more 6-stars into the brew. Anyway, his chest plate is bad for one thing. Okay, I'm getting distracted by gear again. We'll be re-gearing him, rest assured. We will be re-gearing him. Because I feel like I haven't invested enough in him for Faction Wars. Because he has a very specific job to do. If you couldn't tell by the way I'm setting him up. He has a very specific job. Now, I'm going to be re-gearing him for Faction Wars. Because he needs 3, 4... Okay, I don't want to figure out how many attempts that's going to take. Okay. It's funny how many dupes you actually need. Why not? Why the hell not? Oh-ho! Yep, Vogoth. And, those. Yes. Corpulent Cadaver. Very similar champions. Dupes of that. Okay. We could use some dupe War Maidens. So I might end up actually farming for War Maidens again. Okay, so remember how we were climbing Doom Tower? I've got to continue that. As much as I was taking liberties with farming food, and I even got wrapped up in the dupe system, because guess what? I've got dupes. They're just not the dupes everyone wants to see. How's that? I think I'm gonna help Mausoleum Mage out. Just to act as like a cleanse. Because it's always good to have a cleanse. I say cleanse because without a cleanse, a lot of teams fall apart. Yeah, good luck stealing a buff that you have blocked. So Uugo acts as both a cleanse and a block buffs, which is an interesting attribute. Okay, yeah, cleansing. We're going to want to target the Queen Evas. Yeah, we're not going to want all those buffs on us, because that's going to do a lot of damage. But yeah, Uugo's a big deal. I don't like to say she's a big deal, but she is a big deal. She is going to allow us the ability to get past a lot of content. Because she has a heal, she has a cleanse, she has a block buffs, she has a lot. In fact, I probably should have included her in that other match. We would have won probably. Uugo is underrated. Nobody cares about the champ, but the champ's insane. He's one of those champs that people don't care about, but is insane. She's amazing. Uugo is amazing. Like, the utility of her, you can't... If she lives, the amount of utility... I'm pretty sure I would struggle a lot more with this team without her. She acts as a second cleanse. On top of the utility factor. This Uugo's brew really does help with that. Okay, floor 55. How much further up do we have to go? Man, do I even have enough keys? I think I have enough keys. I think I am going to go further in campaign. I'm just trying to make sure I make some Doom Tower progress, you know? Whatever Doom Tower progress I can. The thing that's funny is, I've only recently managed this Doom Tower progress because of Uugo. Literally because of Uugo. Because Uugo is an enabler. She enables, like a Madame Ceres, Like a Mortu Macabre, she enables your team. She enables your team. That's simple. She enables your team to do stuff. This isn't going to be easier until she unlocks her Maelstrom Rack. Because that's going to give the decreased defense. Which is going to allow us to penetrate the guard a little better. These enemies are very, very tanky. I want to make that abundantly clear. Like, this is nearly impossible, near enough impossible to kill without a decreased defense or a burn. Basically. But we're getting through it. Okay. Yeah, getting that decreased defense on there is going to be big. I still don't know exactly what these champions do. Okay, yeah, blocking their buffs is huge. But yeah, you need block buffs whenever you're dealing with these type of characters. Because otherwise they will kind of stomp all over you. That's kind of how these champs work. Not many characters have AoE block buffs. AoE block buffs is a miracle to deal with people that... Because there's so many buffs in this tower that if you don't have AoE block buffs or something similar, these enemies will step on your face. Now, since there's a lot more force affinity in the air, we're going to have to go with different strategies. Although block buffs, I think, still holds a lot of merit. I do think Coldheart does have a chance. I need more force affinity damage dealers. I might be doing Sachi for that purpose. Force or spirit affinity magic damage dealers. So there's a little bit too much magic. Basher could also be a good shout. Because this is not likely to be pleasant. I can tell you that right this second. Just because of the affinity is obnoxious. Main thing to do is to focus the Warwick. And then focus the Mashald. The evil vampire Batman. And then try to kill the Skull Lord. We gotta kill the Batman thing. The thing I hate about this enemy the most is it takes forever to kill him. And wouldn't you know it, there's more of them. We're going to want to focus the back line here. I can't help that the game decides to make this extra challenging by putting Gnarlhorn Vargals in here. But they do. The thing I hate about facing Gnarlhorn Vargal is no matter how tanky you've built your team, unless you have something to straight up destroy them, they take over. Okay, so the final gauntlet consists of focus the Warwicks. Let's try to take out one Warwick. Okay, we just got wiped. Okay, I think I'm going to replace you with Vergus, because I don't see this working out. Alright, or Vogoth, rather. Let's try it with Vogoth. Because having my whole team get ravaged like that's not going to work. As per usual, we're going to want to focus the... Actually, I'm doing this wrong. I need to not have Kale in here, not have her in here, put Vogoth in here, and War Maiden in here. How's that? Because I need a lot of decreased defense. Focus the Warwick. Focus Batman. Good old weirdo Batman wicked thing. Whatever the hell you are. You want to take out the back line first before you try to take out the... Because this thing is really awful. Emphasis on awful. Like, you will not kill this thing without a lot of help. Unless you have a lot of damage. So generally speaking, we're going to want to target the guy on the right. The guy on the right has block active cooldown skills and is incredibly annoying to deal with. So he's going to be a priority from the start of the fight. Next is these vermin in the back. Because that's the general order of operations. Provoke both of them. Yes, Skull-Lord Vargal is a massive nuisance. And he has been so this way since a while back. But the good news about Skull-Lord is he's getting to be less of a problem and more actually beatable. So, in general, we are going to want to focus the Warwicks. Because the Warwicks are their biggest damage. If we kill the Warwicks, they will fall soon. Yeah, Warwick is a problem. Yeah, Warwick is a problem. The thing I don't like about my Uugo is she is not durable enough. Alright, we beat that. Oh boy, Mortu Macabre. I think you know. Alright, let's switch it up a bit. But I think you know what it's time for. Gnarlhorn. As if this is the floor I'm thinking of. Almost. So generally speaking, yeah, you want him provoked. You want him provoked and focused down early into the fight. Otherwise, he'll peril your whole team. Next is the Torments, because the Torment is a very, very rare champion that you really... Wow! Wow! Okay, I didn't know he could do that. Okay. Note to self. He can do that. I didn't know. Okay. He can remove buffs. So focus him down. I think this is for Gumcar. See, I don't know what he does because he's one of the lesser used legendaries even in Arena. He really isn't used much. Like, really isn't used much. Almost nobody uses him, so I have no idea what he does. Oh boy. Okay, Maelstrom rack the whole thing. Okay, focus the Mortu. Provoke that. Oh no, the Mortu didn't get provoked. Oh, this could be bad. This could be bad. I should have put the thing on, because I thought I could provoke him, and I didn't. So much provokes. Okay. I don't know why he's so resistant to provoke. I still can't get a stun off on him. Ow. Torment hurts. Although you think he would, since he's a legendary. Oh. So yeah. Note to self. The Mortu is highly resistant to getting provoked. It's going to be difficult to kill Torment, at least until I get, you know, Dark Elhane in here, who literally, oh no, this is bad. This is bad. I'm gonna kill him in case he gets his, like, Omega Rage going, which I've known him to do. Okay, that was a very close call. Heal. Okay, we got the provoke. Got the decreased defense. Okay, that was stickier than I wanted it to be, but we got past it. Okay, where are we at? Ooh, gems. I need gems. Yeah, what's Secret Room 6? Defense. Champions. It's doable, but I need a decreased defense, and I think I only got one. Like Tyrell. I might have to develop Tyrell to this. Let's give it a shot, though. We're in a better spot than we were. I don't know how this is gonna go, but we'll give it a shot. I was unlikely to have a team of just defense champs. Even less likely to have like a block buck defense champ. Because this is going to be a nightmare. This is going to be a nightmare. Because the biggest problem with this whole thing is the fact that we don't have any decreased defense or block buffs in the defense category. That's why I might need to develop Tyrell. I mean, it's possible that we win this way, but I'm still thinking that developing Tyrell would do an amazing job. Because Tyrell, I think, is underrated. He really is. Nobody plays him, but I genuinely think that Tyrell would be great versus this. Because he would decrease their defense at least. Because as it stands, this is going to be a very annoying floor. Not unbeatable, just severely annoying. I'm thinking that focusing Norog is going to be the big thing, because he has the block buffs, and then followed by Valkyrie. Because the block active skills and block buffs is pretty brutal. For some reason, I have hope that we beat this. Because we only have one level 50 defense champ, who is not going to remain that way forever because he's on the 6-star list. He is on the 6-star list, but not for this. You know why he's on the 6-star list? I'm ashamed to admit this. Anyone remember Bommel? That's why. He's on that list for Bommel. As shameful as that is. He is literally on that list because he's the only champion I have that can deal with Bommel properly, other than maybe Vogoth. Because Bommel is a really annoying champion to deal with. Okay. Oh, there's a Valkyrie. That's the Valkyrie. I knew there was a Valkyrie somewhere in there. I knew it. I knew it. I know somewhere in there there's a Valkyrie, because these people have too many Valkyries. They've wailed out enough that they actually have shards enough for Valkyrie. They have multiple Valkyries. It isn't enough to kill one Valkyrie. Oh, no. We have to kill multiple Valkyries. Bad enough. Bad enough considering having one Valkyrie. But to have this many Valkyries. And the worst thing is, I can't use Madame Ceres on this floor either. And you're like, why not Madame Ceres? She's not a defense champion. She's a support, not technically a defense champion. So she's not even allowed in here. Even if I did manage to pull a Madame Ceres and take her to 60. Yeah. I know that sounds freaking awful, and believe me, it is, because it makes this floor freaking torment. There you go. That'll stop your Valkyrie shenanigans. You can't Valkyrie it anymore. Yeah, go ahead. Mess with the buffs. I don't give a shit. You don't have your Valkyrie anymore. You don't have your full team counterattack, pay to win bullshit. You don't have that anymore. Now that I put my Armiger. That's the one thing I love about Armiger. He can actually do things that much better champions, like champions far outside his class. That's the thing. He outperforms his class of champion. The main thing is to try to get him down. Is that up? Of course it's a Valkyrie. Because why not? Why not have it be a Valkyrie? Why not? Why the hell not? Like, I worked so hard to make my whole team. Oh, wonderful. Just when you thought this wasn't going to be annoying enough. But the number one person I have to kill is this Valkyrie. Or we're never seeing the end of this. That's the number one. Numero uno is Valkyrie. I cannot let her live. This is rough. How rough? Very rough. The main thing is to get to the Valkyrie. I don't care what it takes. If we can kill the Valkyrie, and better still, block or revive. That. There, I think that's the money shot. I don't care. The rest of it is child's play. If we can kill the Valkyrie, the rest of it's child's play. That tells you how overpowered Valkyrie is. She's so overpowered. The second I kill one out of the team comp, it's like, yep, it's over. It's literally over. Their last major defense is just dead. That's how disgustingly overpowered Valkyrie is. That if I do kill one, it's the end of the game. We've literally just won the game. Final boss Valkyrie. If you beat her, you've beat the game. Credits. Roll the credits. Pretty much. Roll the credits. Okay, yeah. So now we're going to go up further up this tower than I've ever been. Oh boy. Oh, great. Lockout City. Wonderful. Lockout City. That's exactly what I wanted. Wait, is that a Rosh card, the tower? Kill him. Get rid of him. I don't care. Just kill the Rosh card, please. Holy shit. Just kill him. Jeez. Stop. This champ is annoying. What is it? No. No. This thing is so annoying. And he won't take a provoke. What the actual hell? Finally. Jeez. Oh, God. Kill the Turvolds. That's what I'm saying. Kill the Turvolds. If we don't kill the Turvolds, we're probably doomed. Okay, I think I'm going to rethink this team out. Okay, he does less damage with his debuff blocked. Okay, we got the leech on him. Do that. Why would... Okay. Trying to understand the logic of an AI Turbold. Okay. We'll start with Kale and move up. Alright, so the final gauntlet. Oh no. Okay, kill the Folies. Kill the Folies. No. I don't like the Folies living. Focus the Foley. Because if the Foley kills anyone, it blocks revive. That's why I'm really afraid of Foley. Of all the reasons to be afraid of Foley, one of them is that if he kills anyone, for any reason, he blocks revive. So he's actually kind of busted. He's busted enough that they literally made him trade for multiple legendaries. Which is ludicrous. Oh my god. What is that champion? What did she just... Oh, what the frick did she just do? Oh my god. What is that champion? She looks like a Banner Lord. But what? What the hell is she? Can't tell me it's not a she, though. That doesn't mean that they're not powerful, though. Where are we at? The last floor before that. And then from there, we can probably get up closer to here. We probably could have gone even farther if my mom didn't make me do the stupid stuff. But it's how the cookie crumbles. Okay, number one thing, focus the Anithwe. Because the problem with the Anithwe is that he will, and I guarantee this, if he kills anything, for any reason, it's the same thing with, like, Foley. If he kills anything, it blocks revive. His touch has a block revive element to it. Like, every time, he has a passive called Final Doom. I finally understand it. Finally understand why you have to focus him. As if you don't, he will Final Doom your team. And there's no going back from it. Do they have two Tilas? Is that for real? Do they have two Tilas? I think so, right? Because they're whales. They're trying to imitate a whale. Like a weak whale. Like a whale that wailed for shards but didn't wail for gear. Which is not your average whale. Kind of like a noob whale. Like somebody who wailed on shards but didn't care about knowing the game. They just wailed on shards. That's what that vividly reminds me of. Someone who just wails on shards randomly and leveled everyone up. Well, they wailed, they leveled, but they didn't put any gear on them. They just wailed and leveled them and gave them like, well, they put gear on them, but they put them gear on them. It sucks. And they're like, here, fight this. And then Doom Tower Hard is just AI Platinum Arena. It's basically what that is. Now, as I may have mentioned previously, Dealing with Foley is going to be a big deal. Because Foley... Now, the main reason that I also bothered to bring Uugo in here is because crushing people's buffs is a big deal. Is if you don't crush people's buffs in this game, they'll control you completely. They just will. Because they have things like team counterattack and stuff that deal with a full team counterattack, like a bunch of like buffs that shields, increased defense, you name it, they've got it. And so you need something to stop that. So block buffs is generally your answer. Specifically, you need AoE. Okay. We need to focus the two in the front with everything we've got. Because if we don't, there is going to be hell to pay. Number one is to focus him. Then we focus the Archmage helmets. No, wrong one. Him. Him specifically. Him over everything else. Because if you don't focus the Anithwi and he kills someone, that's it for whoever he killed. And it could be someone important. So, generally speaking, you don't want to lose people randomly in these fights. And you can. It's not like auto farming campaign where you're safe. You're not safe unless you're very well developed indeed. Which I'm not well enough developed to be completely safe from these enemies. There we go. And we can do Magma Dragon now. Thumbs up to that. Oh, we're not going to want... Right. We're not going to want any... No, we're not going to want fire. We might put Uugo into the mix, but we're not going to want fire. We're not going to want fire because Uugo... No. Magma Dragon's immune to fire. Always got to remember that. Magma Dragon is immune to fire. So that's something to know. Generally, you want to provoke them so that they get mesmerized. And it makes them waste a turn. Generally, you want them to waste a turn so you can get to the Magma Dragon. Let's start with heal reduction. Get some poison on him. Ew. Okay, I get a provoke. He's force affinity. Interesting. Why does he put a hex directly on Uugo? Yeah, getting heal reduction on this boss is highly valued. Although still works in this boss. Dragstar is a bad idea. And the reason that Dragstar is a bad idea is because Dragstar, this is one of the only bosses in this whole tower you can't burn to death. You can't. It will not happen. Uugo's struggling. I'm gonna go keep it like this because I need my cold heart for damage. That's the main thing here, because Uugo's big job most of the time is to get past the wave content. That's her big job. Yeah. Go attack Gnarlhorn, you crazy Cretan. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, this looks dangerous. Wow. What a way to start this off, man. Speed of that dang. Okay. I'm thinking that the key is to kill the Bad Alcazar. And I say this because Bad Alcazar is going to cleanse their whole team of all my precious debuffs. I do not need that. I do not need that. All right. Wonderful. Wonderful. I have to wait till that cycles around. Because these... Okay. First, we're going to have to focus Bad Alcazar. This level of lockout is not my favorite thing. I can tell you that right this second. Not a fan. Thankfully, they don't have too much damage. Oh, I forgot they have Scartosis too. Screw you, Scartosis. I remember you. Oh, I remember you. Next is Bad L. I'm sorry, but the Bad L has to go. We're not... Yeah, get that provoke in. Bad L has to get owned. I'm not tolerating it. There we go. Now, provoke the whole squad. Try to get some stuff on Khazar. Okay, good. We got some stuns. Ow. Oh, right. They have a vizier. Because of course they have a vizier. Why not? Why not have a vizier? Is that double Bad Alcazar? Did they really just do me that dirty? I think they just did. Oh, this is going to be annoying. Because I swear to God, it's so annoying having to deal with, like, multiple cleanse teams. Like, I can't explain to you how annoying this is. Because every time I try to do anything, they just cleanse it. Every freaking time. You get burned, you freaking vermin. I'm going to take my anger out on Scartosis for a minute. Just because I hate Scartosis that much. Okay, no. No Scartosis. I don't care. We're not having Scartosis. There, get some block buffs, you filthy vermin. Okay, now it's just the Khazars. Now, while this is still going to be infuriatingly difficult, it's going to be less difficult than it was. Oh, great. My reviver died. This is going to be rough. This is going to be rough. Let's try to focus one Khazar at a time. Okay, one's down. At least nobody damage dealing related died, so that's good. Oh, I swear to God, Bad L is going to be a problem. I can smell it. Please, please die. Thank you! Thank you for dying! Ugh. What do we got here? Some annoying stuff. But it's going to be worth it, because it's going to give me gems. I need gems. I'm not exactly sure what is in store for me on this floor. But I know it's going to be something annoying. Okay. For you... I'm trying to kill off the husk, because if I remember correctly... Well, the husk and the stupid... I remember what those are. Crimson Helms. Oh, this is going to be annoying. Okay, at least one of them got it off instead of both at the same time. And then I can get my counter provoke. So we should make it higher up the floor. We will 100% need Armiger for that one floor. Because without a block revive, we are not going anywhere. And that's a fact. It's a solemn fact, but it's a fact. Alright, let's keep it up. Keep it up. Keep the pressure going on this husk. There we go. And I think they got a catacomb counselor or something stupid. Trying to get some provokes and burns. Getting them controlled is going to be important. Because killing them is going to be a nightmare. I also know it's going to be a nightmare because this whole thing is to prepare you for Doom Tower Hard. And I can't even beat the first floor of Doom Tower Hard. The first wave destroys me. So that's why, that's part of why Doom Tower Normal is so hard, because it's preparing you. It's preparing you for the next area of death, destruction, and die, where you need even better gear, etc. And oh yeah, in that one, everyone has to be 60 regardless of whatever champion role it is. You can't have 50s in Doom Tower Hard. It has to be 60, pretty much. Doom Tower Normal's one thing. Doom Tower Hard, you need a veritable army of 60s for every occasion. That's what's required. And you need to gear them all with really good gear. Like, when Delta was telling me about going to Doom Tower Hard, I'm like thinking to myself, you are so far from that, it's not even funny. You have no clue. Because just to beat Doom Tower Normal, in and of itself, is a nightmare. Never mind Doom Tower Hard. Doom Tower Hard is like the hardest thing in the game, period. If you've beaten Doom Tower Hard, the only thing that's harder than that is Platinum Arena. That's it. That's it. It's that bad. Well, that and maybe the Hydra clan boss, and Nightmare clan boss, because the thing is, those are in a difficult all by themselves. The amount of provokes, man. Provoke or be provoked? That is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to be provoked. To provoke or not to provoke? That is the question. Yes. Lots of provokes. The city of the provoked. I use some gems. We could get a chicken. Yeah, let's use the last one up. I don't want to have keys left over. Oh God. Oh my God. Okay, first things first. Focus. Mashald. Focus. The Mashald. Wait, what? What the frick happened? What just happened? Something bad happened. Okay, something bad happened. It's causing me a lot of problems. Something ended up killing my war maiden, and I don't know what that, like something caused the other guy to revive. What was that? What even was that, man? All I know is it's a champion I don't own on any account. Probably some whale knows what that champ is laughing about it. Because honestly, the only real way you own most of these champions is by blowing outrageous amounts of money on the game, or playing it for an outrageous amount of time, or both. Or it's either one or the other. Or like getting very lucky on legendary shards. Like it's a combination of factors, but they have to get a lot of legendaries to know what all these are. Or like read the entire index of legendaries and memorize them, because this is probably has the entire index of legendaries. Alright. Again, okay, I need to look for that lady, because she keeps screwing me over. She keeps sacrificing herself to revive the BS like Mashald. I keep falling for it too. At least I have a revive. So there's that, and that doesn't block revive. Okay, first things first. Kill this lady on the right, left, I mean. Because she's the one that's going to res their entire squad. There we go. That's what I needed to do. Because that lady sacrifices, she has a special death sentence that, like, she kills herself, but she also kills you. That kind of deal. Yeah, might as well get some healing in that. There we go. Hey, we used up our keys. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time when I get more keys.